go on Oasis Palms. Platoon boom time. It's Infinity Strike and myself running around. Ace Infinity Strike, the artist formerly known as Dark Knight. Very good player and someone I've been playing with since I basically started the game. Really gave me a hand when I kicked off. I ask him which side. He's not fussed. He's going to basically sit here on this very nice sniping spot while I push and hold the line and spot targets and more or less hang on for grim life as I get swamped by enemy tanks. Now you'll see I've got some help here. There's an E75 rolls out and an Obj268. So I'm feeling like we've got a pretty strong flank here with that firepower plus Infinity Strike, the angel on my shoulder. We should be apples and oranges up here nailing people. Doesn't all turn out that way, obviously. The thing to bear in mind here is if you do have a platoon like this where you've got a more fragile big gun behind you and you're playing the tanky tank up the front, is your job is not really to inflict the damage. You do want to do damage, but you really want to hold the line and make sure that you keep targets lit up and spotted for as long as possible. And that T62A there, they love that spot medium tanks. I do in my E50. The biggest issue is gun depression. If you don't have the right kind of gun depression, it can be very, very difficult to do anything from that spot unless you're a little bit sneaky. And I'm not giving away all my trade secrets on how we make a living up in that little corner there. The Jagdpanzer E100's coming up. Now I'm dropping back because if he moves forward, he'll come into range of the guns behind us, but the Obj268 decides he's going to face down 3 enemy tanks and predictably lasts about 2 seconds. There you go. You can't take 700 to 800 hits from a Jagdpanzer E100 and think you're going to stick around for very long at all. We're bouncing shots, returning fire. I'm just trying to get behind this berm without exposing my right side too much to the 3 tanks I can see on the other side of the minimap. And Infinity Strike is pumping rounds into these guys every time he gets on the reload. Basically, here comes the first kill of the game. Bring the thunder. Oh, did you hear that, ladies and gents? It's raining outside. The barometer is dropping. It's warming up. The T62A in the bottom left corner of your screen here, you will see explode into smithereens in a sec. Oh, hello! Infinity Strike doing the business. Now, we've taken a couple of key bounces here. I do not know how we're still alive. This is one rough, tough little tank, the IS-4. I've taken a couple of key bounces, and another one bites the dust. It's very temperate weather conditions now, though, because we'll slowly pan around here. Look at the carnage. Infinity Strike doesn't know how I'm still alive. I know there's a VK still behind me, and I'm on a cooldown. My driver is incapacitated, to say the least. I've taken one right through the front, and I'm trying to get turned around without exposing myself too much to the guys I know are sniping over there. There's a little hollow in the ground here. You can see I'm still turning. Yeah, I'm on a cooldown. There it goes. Ah, sweet relief. Now, this VK, he's dreaming of glory. I'm on no hit points, but that doesn't change the fact that I've got an armor profile to kill for, and this VK is a tier 8 tank. But that's there's stars in his eyes. He thinks there is an opportunity here for him to make a name for himself. So he brings himself out. It's not enough that I've bounced the first shot and there's dead tier 10 tanks all around me. He's still a believer in the process. And I've got Infinity Strike on the shoulder. I bounced one from behind there, so I know that Pershing is in fact still hitting. He's got a kill and he's out of respawn, that's for sure. There goes the thunder. Oh, but I've taken one from the Pershing. Still, we did our job. We did it admirably. It's now all on Infinity Strike to carry the day. Great little session of fighting there. That's what the game's all about, isn't it? Having a bit of fun, putting your fist up and seeing whether you can hold it. Now, there's an E100 up there. There's an IS-8 on his right, and the Pershing is sniping into respawn from the top of the hill, so it's all getting pretty tense. The IS-8 on the right, I don't know why he was in respawn, to be honest. It was an odd one, but there you go. He's He's not done very much, and he's a tier 9 heavy sniping. I certainly could have used him out in that flank. Now, that was a Pershing hitting there, you can see. He's still got a visual on Infinity Strike. They would have been a lot better served if that Pershing had moved up and flanked around here, but, you know, be that as it may, I'm pretty sure that we had our share of numpties on our team. Now, the E100's the big danger, and he's got plenty of hit points left. He needs that IS-8 to come charging forward, and I'm guessing that in their team chat there are people saying, you know, get going, get going. You can see the E100 firing HE there, it looked like. 265 damage. He's just going for the big kill. He would have been far better served to fire through the plate, the lower plate, and push up and just take the hit there, but he didn't. The IS-8 moves forward. Now is where the metal meets the road. Infinity Strike knows that he is on a hiding to nothing if he waits back, and he's in an Obj268, so it's a quick and lively tier 10 tank destroyer. He's rolled forward, pumped one into the IS-8, and he's getting up and face hugging, not giving him any opportunity whatsoever to get a free shot in. Here we go. Bring the thunder. That's right. Where the conditions are improving. The E100 has been labouring over the hill. Ace knows he's coming. Infinity Strike rather knows he's coming. There's the Pershing. You've got to just take those hits from the Pershing if you can.
Come on, dude.
Here I come.
Come on,
you can hear
do
me on the chat now. I'm very keen for this to happen. He's bounced a couple of key ones, and there's the big boom. Oh, I'm very happy about this. There you go. Didn't think it was ever going to happen, but we've succeeded. Oh, yeah, that's a big carry. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, against all the odds. Cue the music, Hollywood ending. Disney are buying the rights. What a great little run that was. Look at the carnage up top. That is absolute mayhem. So we did about 3k, but ace, 7,000 damage and 5 kill shots. Well, I hope you've all enjoyed that. I'm Bushka on Blitz. If you want to follow along, at Bushka on Blitz on the Twitter feed, on the YouTube channel, or in the game discussion forums of the Asian portal. Thanks very much, Infinity Strike, for carrying the day big style. You had lots and lots of work to do when we finished off, and you did it manfully. Until later, boys and girls, stay safe. See you out in the battlefield. Bye for now.